Hi everyone, my name's Anne Marie. Welcome to this card making project. In this episode I'm going to be making a card from Anna Griffin's Floral Impressions card kit. However, in the manner that we're going to make it, you could use lots of her elements to make something very similar. So everything that I use, I will put a link at the bottom if I can for you to be able to purchase it, but I will put a list of all the items that I've used anyway. Please feel free to comment. You can always find me on Facebook at Anne Marie V, and if you like what I do, please click the like button, and why not subscribe to my channel if you're not already. So I'm starting off with a card that is a 7x5 inch card. This was in the kit, and you get a little box on the back and it says handmade by, and I've already put my name. So we're starting off with that as our base, and I'm just making sure it's a nice sharp score for the fold. And what I've done is I've cut out a layer of patterned pink Anna paper from another kit that I've already got. I've put double-sided tape on it already, and I'm just going to add this as our first layer on the base of our card, and I'm hoping that I can get it relatively straight. Looking through the camera, there we go, that's not too bad I don't think. The next thing that I've got is out of the Floral Impressions kit was some plain cardstock. So I've taken this and I've run it through the embossing folder from the Garden Cuttings range, and I've lightly sanded the edges, and then where I've lightly sanded it, I've taken a white ink pad just to double the effect of the sand around the edge. I've slightly trimmed it so that I know that it's going to sit well on our mat, and just a little size down from our previous layer. So hopefully this will sit nicely on there. Now I know the embossing folder is a horizontal pattern like that, but it doesn't mean to say that you can't use it this way. And you know I like to adapt things, so I'm quite happy because you don't see enough of it for anybody to think, oh, it's going the wrong way. So believe me, they won't, they'll just be impressed with your card. The next thing I've done is I've taken one of the layers from the kit, I've trimmed the edge away to give it this gorgeous scallop shape. I've also run the ink pad of olive green around the edge just to make sure it's a smoother edge rather than any white bits showing. I've added 3D foam on the back of this, and we're going to just pop this on top of our embossed layer that we've just added. So I'll just peel the back of my foam away like that, and we'll just place that kind of central on our card. The next thing I've done, again in the kit, there was some plain card. I've taken one of the strips that there was and I've run it through the embossing folder that matches the embossing folder that we've just used. I've also done the same with the sanding and the white ink pad for this. I'll just show you the front. So you can see it's had a light sand and I've used the ink pad. So I'm just going to place the strip across the middle of the card like that. And I don't know if you noticed, but through on the foam pads, because the previous layer had foam pads, I only put one foam pad across the centre but two at the edges, because obviously the edges are a little bit higher because of the foam pads on the layer below, and that stops, so you need the height to keep it all one level. And I don't think I've put that on very straight, so I'll just straighten that a little bit. And that's the beauty of this, that you can do if you've got any mistakes, just to straighten that up. There we go. So that's our embossed border. Next, what I've got is, again from the kit, they've got some banner tails, and on the back I've put foam pads at one side, a little bit lower than the other, and I've also put some tape on it as well, because I want a little bit of movement, as you can see on the tails. And I'm literally just going to place those at one side of our border. I've taken one of the sentiments, again from the same kit, and we've got foam pads at the top and tape at the bottom, because I'm going to sit this over the edge of what's already raised. So I only want a section of it raised up, and the other section will lay flat because it's raised up behind it. So that's our sentiment. And then lastly, I've taken some gorgeous roses from the kit. I've added 3D foam on the back, and I've added 2 layers of the 3D foam because I'd like them quite high. And I'm just going to place those on our card just at an angle to finish our card off like that. And that, to me, is finished. Oops. And I think that is so pretty. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. As we said before, if you've enjoyed it, please give me the thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you again for another episode. Thank you so much. Oops, silly me, forgot to add about the size of our card on our comparison sheet. This is coming out at 7 by 5 inches, just to give you a good idea of what size it is. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.